And I thank God that I'm still a part of what God is still doing. That's what I'm saying.
Now, you just said something before the show actually started. You and I were talking about the group that you founded and had over many years ago. It was called Sauté, and anybody that's in Houston knows the group Sauté. And I said, man, y'all were powerful. It was almost like these songs now are relevant today, but was that before its time?
Well, I think probably not. Well, the message, of course, is an all-time message. But I think our delivery, our style, we weren't necessarily traditional. We weren't really baseline, contemporary. I don't know what you call us, but I know that where we are in time now, I believe that our message and music delivery is more, is probably positioned better for receiving right now. And so I'm excited about that. Really, Jerry, I'm excited that God still, God has staying power. I mean, I'm being very honest. We talked about this. We've been together now for over 15 years. And I'm saying that how many people were active, alive, vibrant 15 years ago and still active, alive, vibrant? I'm not saying that, I'm just talking about me. I'm just talking about, I'm excited that God is still allowing me an opportunity to be a part of something that's fresh and hopefully that's been a blessing in the community.
Wow. And even relevant.
Relevant.
Because at the end of the day, I heard Bishop T.D. Jakes talk about that, the struggle of staying relevant in this day and time. And so what happened 15 years ago was 15 years, but to still be fresh, like you said.
What? But I think the thing that causes you to stay fresh is if you stay connected. And I think as long as we stay connected to the Lord, the only thing that caused people to get out of step, the only reason that the Lord said that his place when Solomon had built the temple of God, he said the only way they would become a byword, a thing of the past, is when the people no longer stayed present, connected with him. And so I think that if your life stays with God, and God is about doing what needs to be done in the now, I don't believe he'll let you get out of step, get out of line, get out of time. Like, I feel like Shirley Caesar. Y'all can go and do all that other stuff and do what y'all doing, but I'm still here. And guess what? I am still here. Not by the good of my own, but by the grace of God. And so I'm just grateful for that. I believe I still look pretty young. Bless the Lord. And I'm saying I have as much energy and passion. And I can honestly say today with more clarity than I had yesterday. So I believe I'm just right for something good for the kingdom.
What does time do for a person when you just said that you have more clarity than what you did before?
Time brings about understanding. I've always known what I know, but I've not always clearly understood what I know. And it's when you understand that you handle things differently. And I believe that that's the difference between maturity and immaturity. And that's why a lot of people struggle, because those that are seasoned, they know what you're doing, and they know what you're talking about, but you don't yet understand. And the frustration with immaturity is, but I already know that. And so it's not just knowing, but it's understanding. And every now and then I'll have that light bulb moment where my spirit will chime into, now I understand this. Something that I heard 15 years ago. I mean, it was good. I was on point, but I just didn't understand. And that understanding makes all the difference in the world. My niece is 3 years old. My nephew will make 15. I'm older and wiser now. So when my baby Josh was born, of course, I thought I knew some things. I've been working with children all my life. I knew some things, but I didn't understand some things. Well, guess what? Having that time with Josh gave me not just a knower, but an understanding of what I knew. And I'm so much better for my baby Lauren and DJ. So listen, time brings understanding. It makes it settle. It's like a good stew. You got everything in there, but the longer it sits, the better it tastes. I'm talking to somebody. Don't rush it.
I want some stew. But listen, when you said that too, as a pastor, you're a pastor. I see a lot of people who are now saying they're pastors. I heard T.D. Jakes once again say before, this person hasn't earned the right to be heard.
I believe that.
What does that mean?
Well, I believe that one of the things that it's not just ability, it's responsibility.
Yeah.
And so I think that when we talk about earning a right to be heard and earning a right to lead and earning a right to speak in people's lives, I think that comes from a track record. And if you can't be trusted, if you kind of, as he says, overnight wonder or 1 minute success, I think that, I think we should be careful with that, because I think that all of us possess a level of zeal, but sometimes that zeal is with a lack of knowledge. And I think, again, here we go with that time thing that makes the difference. And I'm not saying that, you have to go through no pledging period. I'm not talking about that. But I'm talking about just being faithful to God and your commitment with Him that trains, prepares, and nurtures something in you that you cannot get any other way. A man, when I first started Sote, he said, y'all got everything you need. He said, but you're just going to have to, y'all, it's just time. There's some things only time can make happen. And I didn't get that then, because I didn't get that. But I get that today. And even with ministry, there are so many people that will acknowledge the call of God on my life, not because I'm any different as it relates to what I'm doing, but because of somebody, here we go, because of time. Because of time. And so I believe that time tells the truth. And I believe that truth